to move it to two other United-related stories. One, Frenkie de Jong. We've covered this so many times. We think Barcelona are in a position where they need to sell because of their financial situation, despite the fact that he's going to try and go and sell the BLM, which is not Black Lives Matter in this case, but Barcelona licensing and merchandising and a chunk of the TV deal, whatever. They're still, Barcelona are holding out for a higher fee. He said, like, he hasn't slept in days. This is another part I don't quite get. He says he's not involved in transfers, right?
I think we talked about John Mert for this.
Oh, John Mert hasn't.
I think that's
slept in days.
It's hot as well. It's been hot. It's hard to sleep when it's so hot.
Whereas Richard Arnold's no problem sleeping at night. He snuggles a buck in a rug. This to me, though, I think this is important from United's perspective. I don't know if they're going to increase their bid because he's essential to them or whatever. To me, running a club well, which is presumably what United want to do now, and what they've tried to do all along, is we think Frenkie de Jong is worth this much to us. And this is our price. And you, Barcelona, are under more pressure to sell than we are to sign because there are other midfielders in the world other than Frenkie de Jong, who, let's face it, right? Ten Hag, work with him. Hey, it's great. He seems to sign all these players that he already knows. Wonderful. But he's coming off a poor season. And if you, United, don't feel he's worth 85 million, why should you go to 85 million just because you're Manchester United?
But I think there's a situation here.
Especially when you said they've been scarred and they can't afford to get anything wrong.
But this is where they're overthinking it, because Barca are in a weak position, but United are in a weak position as well, because they're not in the Champions League. They're not the attractive proposition they used to be.
So how does paying Barcelona more money make it easier for them to sign? What does that have to do with being in the Champions League?
Well, first of all, De Jong doesn't seem very convinced about the move.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's convincing first.
But also, so let's say Frenkie de Jong cost United £70 million in the end. That's still half what Declan Rice would cost. Now, and Declan Rice is a player they've looked at. Declan Rice is a good player. He had a great season for West Ham last year. Had a good Euros. But are you going to pay £140 million for a Europa League player? Or are you going to pay £70 million for a Champions League player that's played at the highest level for Barcelona at a club like Barcelona, who's not had a great season, but... So
Barcelona, who were knocked out in the group stage of the Champions League?
But at least he's played in the Champions League. Now, he's not dominated this team. He's played with Ajax, had a great time there. What I'm saying is, with Declan Rice, you're paying twice as much for a player that's not played at the highest level, had the pressure of playing for a club like United.
If you don't rate him at 85 million, you need to have all these teams. If they've got armies of nerds, they've got their scouts. They go and they put a number on a player.
This is United's
it's as simple as that.
This is United's problem. They have to get away from. They have this strange transfer policy of paying over the odds for players like Lukaku or Sancho, but then haggling down to them fine details. Like when they started signing,
why was Sancho over? Why did they pay over the odds for Sancho?
Because there wasn't a great lot of competition there for him.
I'm sorry. If Declan Rice is worth 140 million,
well, he's not though, is he?
Well, but if that's the price, I mean,
nobody's going to pay that.
What did they pay in the end for Jadon Sancho?
About 70 million it was.
Right. You think 70 million for Jadon Sancho at age 21, him being English, having already lived in Manchester, you think that's paying way over the odds?
I think that's paying more than they need to pay. But the point I'm making is that United pay over the odds for certain players and haggle to the finest detail and miss out on players. I'll give you an example. Ivan Perisic, 2017. Mourinho was desperate to get Perisic, and it fell down because there was basically a £4 million gap in what United wanted to pay and what Inter wanted. Now, there's also some suggestion at the time that Perisic was too old. Nonsense. He's had 5 great years. He's got to Tottenham. This is the thing. So United haggle over the fine details on certain players and then throw money at players like Ronaldo or Lukaku. I think United have got to get some sense about their transfer strategy. They don't sign players for less than £40 million in smart deals.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.